What is up, YouTube? Today I'm coming at you with my Q&A video. So, like I said, I would be doing a Q&A video once I got enough questions in and I've given the video a while to sit. So, I don't have a whole lot of questions, so this might be a shorter video, but yeah. I will shout out you guys as the questions come up, and I'm just going to do them from the bottom to the top on my computer screen. I was originally going to have a tablet to hold but my tablet's updating because Windows 10 is dumb. So I'm going to I have my computer behind my camera, so I'm going to have to get really close to scroll up and down. So, yeah. So the first question is from Kori Danatsu. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but his question, or her question, is what is my favorite video game soundtrack? So, my favorite video game soundtrack is actually, I'd have to say, the Mass Effect soundtrack. Throughout the entire trilogy, it had one of the best soundtracks I have ever seen in a game. It was literally movie quality soundtrack, and all the songs and the pieces, they all fit the mood really well, and it's just a really memorable soundtrack, which is something that not a lot of games can say. And it's also consistently good. I mean, pretty much every piece from the Mass Effect trilogy is good in terms of music. Another really good one, it was my favorite for the longest time until I played Mass Effect, was Final Fantasy IX. And that soundtrack is really, really good as well. It does have some ones that I'm not particularly a fan of, but there's a lot of songs in there that are really, really good. Especially the intro theme. That's a really good one too. I mean, all the Final Fantasy games have really great music to them, but Final Fantasy IX especially has just, I think, a very unique soundtrack, and it just fits the unique atmosphere of that game as well. So that is my favorite video game soundtrack. So let's move on to the next question. Actually, there's two questions from him. The first one is, am I going to do more collections and maybe, oh, this is from, Cool Treks is the name of this person. And they say, they basically asked if I'm going to do more collection videos or a room tour. They also have another question that I'll get to in a second. I do plan on doing more collection videos. I have been planning on doing PSP collection, possibly Vita. My Vita stuff's not too terribly large. I only have like 30 games for my Vita. And my PSP stuff, I have like 30 also, like higher 30s, almost 40. So I might do a PSP, or I might do Vita. I'm not quite sure. I also have my original Xbox collection that I have been meaning to do for quite a while. But I don't know when I'm going to get to those. I would like to do those eventually, but the next collection video that I'll probably be doing is the update to my PS3 collection, which I annually do in January. So I'll try to get that out, and after that, we'll see how things go. But I do want to do the rest of my collection. I would like to eventually do a room tour, but right now I don't know if you can see this, but I'm really constrained in space, and I'm running out of space for my collection. So that's why you see Xbox in front of PS3, and then you have movies in front of there as well. And then you see these stacks here. These are all movies. And behind these are more PS3 games. Down here, more movies. Behind those are, I think there's more movies back there. So, like I said, I have double stacks in front of each other here. I have double stacks over here for movies. My PS2 shelf is almost full, like completely. I have a shelf just for PS2, it's almost full. So I don't really want to do a room tour just yet. I'm hoping to eventually move to somewhere else, so maybe if I get a new game room set up there. Maybe I'll get a new shelf and expand a little bit, and then I'll do a game room tour then. But for now, I'm probably going to put that on hold. just because it's messy the way I have it, just because I have very little space and I have stuff stacked in front of other stuff, so it really wouldn't really be easy to do a video the way I have it set up. All right, the next question from him is, do I ever look to expand my video subjects, in parentheses, as countdowns, reviews, etc.? I actually was more diverse when I first started this channel. When I was making videos, I had more things that I was doing videos about, but they weren't very popular, and some of them took a lot of effort to make, and they just people didn't watch it, and I didn't get any feedback. For example, for a long time I was doing my Doom 3 Let's Play, which I think I got around 30-ish parts of that series, like 20 to 30, somewhere in there, parts of that, and those took a while to film, and then I had to edit them and adjust the sound and make sure everything synced up correctly, and then I'd have to upload it in a nice resolution so you guys could watch it, and it was just a lot of work. And at the beginning, people liked watching them, but towards the end, I was only getting 5 or 6 views per video, and it's not like I had, I think, 200 subscribers the last time I made one, and I only got 6 views on it. Now they're a little bit more popular. I know some of them have more views now, but I don't think I'm going to go back to doing Let's Plays, because that's just a lot of work, and that'd require daily uploading, and I just don't have the time for that. I am going to try to do some more countdowns. I know I did, or my favorites, because I know I did favorites for, I don't remember what exactly it was, but I know I did my personal favorite, my favorite handhelds. I know I did that, and I enjoyed doing that one, and it seemed to be pretty well received, so I plan on maybe doing something like that again in the future. I've almost made this video multiple times where I did my top 5 like JRPGs, or my top 5 movies, my top 5 TV show series, stuff like that. So I've been thinking about doing that. Reviews, I've done a couple reviews, and they were well received, and I did enjoy doing them. Reviews just require a lot of dedication to do, and I would like to do more reviews as well, but I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do them, just because doing a review requires me putting aside all my other games and everything else that I'm doing, because I don't have a whole lot of free time, so I'd basically be using all my free time to beat that game, then write a review of that game, then go back and capture gameplay footage for that game in specific parts, then record my voice and actually saying the review, sync them up together, edit it, export it, upload it. It's a lot of work for a review. So I'm not opposed to doing them. It's just I'm not going to say I'm going to do reviews on a regular basis for that. But I do plan on diversifying a little bit of my content, just because I would like to do more like what my favorite games are, what my favorite movies and TV shows are, and try to get a little bit more discussion about in-depth on different consoles and stuff like that. But yeah, so you should see some more like diverse content coming. I know you've started to see that already, but there will be more coming in the future. Sorry, that was a very long answer for that question. All right, so let's come on, scroll. Gotta scroll up. All right, so the next question comes from Prabhu Diva. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Forgive me if I'm not. There have just one question: will Age of Empires 4 or Age of Mythology 2 will release? That was weirdly worded, so I'm going to guess, do I think that there will be an Age of Empires 4 or an Age of Mythology 2? That's I'm guessing you're asking if I think they will be released. So, this is the last question. So, I can't really say for sure, just because I know both of those games were owned by Microsoft Studios for a very long time. I'm not sure about how the rights to that game are right now. I know that I've heard rumors recently, actually, about an Age of Empires 4. So, out of both of them, which one would I think would come out more likely? Would be Age of Empires 4, just because it was a more popular series, and I could see it being more successful than Age of Mythology. Do I actually think that they're going to make them? Probably not. And if they are, they're not going to be like the old ones. The teams for those games have been long disbanded, and you kind of already saw that with the release of Age of Empires 3. Age of Empires 3 was a very different game from Age of Empires 1 and 2, and I didn't quite like it as much. That was just because so much of the team that made Age of Empires 1 and 2 were already gone. There are still expansions releasing for Age of Empires 2 that are fan-made expansions, so if you are a fan of those, you can go check those out. I believe those are on Steam, but I I doubt that there will be an Age of Mythology or an Age of Empires 2. Would I like there to be? Absolutely. I would love an Age of Empires 4. That's my favorite RTS series of all time. And I would love another Age of Empires game, especially if it was done in the same way as the original or the second Age of Empires. And there's not really been another RTS that's really captured the same amount of fun for me, except for there's only one really that was Empire Earth 1. But then they released Empire Earth 2, and I feel like that ruined the series for me. But Empire Earth 1 was the closest thing that we're going to get to another Age of Empires game. So, and it came out relatively around the same time as Age of Empires 3, so I don't think that we're really going to get any new RTS like that from that studio ever again. But will there be another RTS that may have a medieval theme? Probably. It won't be Age of Empires, but there's probably going to be one like it eventually. As only time will tell. But a lot of games like that are starting to get popular again. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't have any other questions. I put up another video. I put up my gaming pickups video asking for more questions, but nobody really responded to that. So this is what you get. I decided to go a little bit longer on my answers just to fill up the time slot, and I hope you guys enjoyed your answers. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Did you enjoy this video? And that's basically everything I have for you. Thank you guys for subscribing. It means a whole lot to me. I mean, this video was for you guys. It means a whole lot having all of you guys watch my content and enjoy it so much. So let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. I respond to all my comments as usual. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.